Yes, people, welcome back to the Vitesse Youth to Gold season number 5. We have finally made it to a brand new season, which means it's transfer window time, which of course means there are 0 players over the 29 in the whole squad. There is every matchday squad must have at least one Youth Academy star, and pretty much the golden rule, every single signing must be under the age of 19, which makes the transfer windows very exciting, but very hard. Now, if you missed things last time out, we just about survived relegation on 34 points, 3 points clear of Den Haag, which eventually got relegated, losing in the final playoff round to Hercules, which meant that surely we were going to get a massive financial boost. Not at all. Even now, on the 2nd of July, I have £2 million in the bank. Sorry, negative £2 million in the bank, and transfers have been impossible. Quite simply, so far, I haven't managed to make a single transfer, and in terms of outgoings, there has been, to be honest, a fair few. Looking into this season here, we've got Yuri Busham, who left to KV Kyotic for 1.5 million. He's a regen that came out from the academy, who got a 50% sell-on fee for, which is good. Nick Schafsma, Mike Brunyink, Mark Jackson, Jan Rickers, and Wilbert Proms leave on freeze, and Nikolai Shalikov leaves for £275,000. Other than that, I haven't managed to do anything. Despite having £10 million in the bank, I have been trying to ask the boards to get myself a brand new transfer budget. They have increased the percentage of transfer revenue, which is great, increased the youth recruitment, junior coaching, but simply there is nowhere for me to actually ask about improving the transfer budget. So we are well and truly cooked, and because of how down bad it is, I can't even actually change it. I haven't been able to the whole time, which basically means that we have absolutely no money. We've lost our 2 lone goalkeepers. So currently, Sebastiano Nava is our number 1, which is very frightening. And that's about that, to be honest. But I am trying to make a brand new system, which I think you guys would appreciate, because the 3-5-2 works, but I don't want to just use the same system over and over again. I think I'm going to try and use, similar to what we used when we very first started this save of inverted fullbacks, inverted wingbacks, try and play some really beautiful football is the goal. Try and have the deep line forward and a box midfielder, kind of create a 4 with the Brownsma as the 1, the 2 wingers holding width. We gets Romke van der Poel in an inverted fullback, which is his best position at the moment. Not that I like it, but Zamberi's back in the team with Tim Schlosser. He's just better than Van Selos looking into the stats, and Abel was, to be honest, the close third. And Verips actually can play this inverted wingback role pretty well. I would rather get someone else there, however. If not, Marty Akan can also play in that role. It gets Jens in a good position. It gets Jordan in a good position. Of course, we have to use our 2 strikers. And I think it gets Lee Anderson deeper, able to dictate play a bit more, but then also able to make them on-rushing runs like he did last season. It then brings in Kravjic into the first team, which is basically like a brand new signing, to be fair. He is a really good left winger. We brought this guy in for free at the middle of last season from Zawica in Poland. I am going to look to try and make some free agent signings. However, basically, because we've got no transfer budget, I was signing someone for like £15,000 and I could only delay it because of our negative transfer budget. So even with a free contract, if there's any loyalty bonuses, anything like that, we just can't actually do the deal, which makes this genuinely impossible. Ahmed and Navia as the 2 DMs, Kawasi and Bellini as the 2 backup strikers, and there's a few players which I do want to try and get rid of. Gian Vogt, Beckham Baker, I am trying to trying to leave because of his value. And I don't actually see a position for him. I don't think he was very good last season. A 6.61, 6 goal contributions. If I can get £1 million, £1.5 million, I will certainly do it. Firth, I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do with him. Potentially another loan. Potentially as the rotational striker and get rid of Bellini on loan instead. Not 100% decided. Eurolano, I'm going to sell. Rosado, I would sell. He was a free agent signing who joined us literally last summer for free. Had another loan deal out at Salamanca. Sorry, it cost us 54k. If we were to ask the agent about interest, there is just no interest in him. And I imagine there is... Oh, okay. That's just worth doing. Just £1 million is so worth doing, which will give us, what, about £300,000 to clear off the 2 million. I just think as soon as we clear that, we are then going to be in a position where we can do whatever we want, and we can then go mad on transfers, which is what I want to do and what, to be honest, we need to do because of the goalkeeper position. We really need to improve that position because right now it's Nava, and Nava is not good enough whatsoever. Checking out the rest of this, Chemel Chaskin is someone from the academy who I believe needs to go down into the B team. Pimentel, someone that can certainly go. He just isn't quite good enough for this level. Played a few games for us this last season, was decent, but I would take that 350 for him, absolutely. We signed him for 100k a few seasons ago, has been a decent squad player for us. John Torres, I would try and sell as well. I don't know if we're going to get anything for him ever, because he's just 19 years of age, hasn't really played any football. Doesn't want to leave, which is fair enough. Yeah, if he's to leave, it will happen naturally. So he's being a little bit difficult to work with. So we shall offer him out for transfer on a transfer list because we need to try and get some money. Otherwise, genuinely, next season we might be absolutely cooked. If we can't make any transfers and all we've got is the development of some of our players, while that's brilliant, it's not really going to be good enough to stay in this league. I think I would take $1 million for him. Again, he cost us nothing last season, hasn't really got a place in the squad, has been replaced by someone coming up from the under-19s who signed for free. And I think that is everyone other than Jan Vox that we've offered out. 600k, absolutely, we'll take that. It's good, now that we've ticked over into July, we're starting to get things happen. Harry Crawford is someone else that I think I'm happy to move on from. He hasn't really got a role in this team. He can't really play the inverted wing-back role very well. So he's someone that I'm going to try and move on at 21 years of age. Basically, the last month and a half has been me stressing over the fact that we've got no money. I also can't add any budget into the scouting budget because there's no transfer budget, which means that pretty soon we're not going to be able to scout anyone, which is kind of the whole crux of this rebuild. And I don't know why, because we're actually pretty rich in terms of this league. Well, there's an offer that I really like to see for Carlos Rosado. It also gives us 40% of any future. And like I said, this was a free agent deal. It is just 600k right now, but it's better than nothing. Pimentel for 325, I'm happy to say goodbye to. And then we've got a couple of offers for Vogt as well. Both at 450, both 30%. Happy to take both of them. This was a guy that we signed for 130k and has played a few games for us. And then Beckham Baker. Now, this is a difficult one because that is a good deal because the percentage after. But do we just take the more money? I'm going to accept both because both, honestly, I don't mind. And we'll be happy with either of them. What's that going to be? 600, 900, 450, so 1.3. About 1.8 million. 30% of that, we're looking at about 500, well, probably 800k coming off of that. The only other thing that I can do, which I'm very unsure of, is to sell this clause on Jesper Hanstedt because it's an extra 2.3 million, but he is playing like every game in the Saudi leagues and doing quite well. I am just worried that he's going to like not renew his contract because that happens so much on this game. So I am actually going to just take that 2.3 million and see what that does. 1.3. So we're getting somewhere. We just need to clear it because then I don't know what's going to happen past clearing it, but it at least means I can bring in free agents, which, as we know, is a really legitimate method for sort of under-19s youth international appearances. Check it, or not even that, actually. I'm pretty sure I've got an expiring one of youth international appearances we have. Could be some absolute stars in here. I mean, look at these. I think Cueto Haddad is someone I was going to try and bring in on the free, and I couldn't get the deal over the line. Ridiculous. Kenneth Coley, a really good young winger. Papadiogo Diabate, a really good central midfielder. Like, just being able to bring these guys in is half the reason we are as rich as we are now, because we can bring players in, we can sell them for 100, 200k, sometimes upwards of £1 million. Right, the board have set to decline the Baker deal, which isn't ideal. We just don't have the money, lads. Yeah, thank you. I'm glad they've listened to us. We just simply don't have the money, so good. Right, we are starting to have some players leave. Cosado is off for 1.3 million, and Baker will be going to Huddersfield, which is massive. Vogt is off to join SC Pruben Mensa. We get £110,000. Oh, aren't we lucky? Pimentel's leaving, and we're getting 61k. Oh my god, a grand 7k coming in for Arellano. We are so lucky. And then finally, the big one of Beckham Baker leaving. It's still only 400k coming in directly to us, but a massive overall financial boost, which is really good. So he is now gone, and that's basically everyone, I think. Before I click on it, yeah, 500k, but look at the wages we've cleared up. John Torrance, once he leaves, that's going to be a bit of money coming in as well. And I do actually have 3 players which I can now actually sign, which is nice. Luis Rangel, I've got no idea if he's any good, to be honest. These are only stats I can see. He's free. Kenneth Kofi was the winger, who I think looks really good. I actually can't sign him because we haven't got enough money to bring him in, which is mental. But then Pape, I can bring in. So, for some reason, I'm not allowed to bring in Kenneth Kofi, which is ridiculous. I mean, he looks so good. Like, bring me Kenneth Kofi. But it cost me £5,000. And despite having £14 million in the bank, I just can't actually do anything. Can I ask the board yet? No? Of course I can't. Such a weird position where we are. I don't know if it's a bug or what it is. I'm just not allowed to actually have any money, which is crazy. Now, I'm hoping these two are semi-okay. I've got no idea how good Rangel is, to be honest. He's all right. He's a 2-star. He's probably going to just go into the under-21s, isn't he? He's all right. I can see that he had decent enough area reach, handling, and reflexes. He's okay, to be honest. He's not actually that bad. He is just not good enough for the first team. And Diabate, I think, is actually really good. I don't necessarily need him, but he's actually someone that I was looking at when he was playing for Generation Foot. I knew he was really good, so I'm glad I've got him in finally. 6'1" as well. I think someone that's going to sit in the B team as well and hopefully progress. So we haven't still got a goalkeeper, which is amazing. We have got so much money. Like, please, just let me adjust this, please. I just want to have some money to spend. Well, more players have left the club. We have said goodbye to John Torres officially, and now Lars Erfurth leaves to Venezia for £900,000. I think this is a decent deal for us. He wasn't great last year for Emmen in the second tier, so he's gone for 900k. So, yeah, we're still not there. We've got 98k left. And then you guys that are, long-term watch the channel will know that I read every single comment that gets left on this series and on the main channel as well. And this one from Vil Perney has kind of hit me. This is what Let's Plays are all about. Can't wait for these Dutch striker brothers to lift the silverware together. Obviously talking about Koolin and Brownsma. And I've put, imagine the scenes they both dominate the Eredivisie together. You're the inspiration for the next transfer window, my friend. Because currently something that is happening with the squad is in the B team, we've got Dyer Domine because I didn't know where to put him. I'm thinking we train Domine because this is the Reavers' reason for these youth to goal rebuilds is we should be using our youth academy talent, and I'm just not using him right now because we haven't got a cam and we had a lot of midfield options. I think we sell Romeo Lee Anderson, which sounds crazy because he is just so much better than Dyer Domine. But I think it's for the good of the team because I think as soon as we get into a positive transfer budget, I can then move things around. If not, we can at least still then make some free agent signings. There's a really good goalkeeper here called Ozkan Kodachuk, who I want to get in. 6'2", really good actual goalkeeping stats. He's not good on the ball at all, but 13 reflexes, 13 one-on-ones, 12 handling, 10 area reach, 11 jumping reach, 10 determination. Like, he's not amazing. He would be the backup to Sebastiano Nava, but he at least comes in as someone that's a good shot stopper, good physicals, good communication. Like, he's a good keeper. I am happy to bring him in. And he's 17 as well, which is really good. Already under 21 international for Turkey. Released from Galatasaray. Played 3 games last season. Like, he's got to have some decent potential. So I want to get him in. And I just can't because we haven't got the money. So I nearly sold him to AVS SAD. I have just been told we could potentially get $1 million for him from intermediaries. So Vil, I'm going to try and make this work. Because you said, if anything goes wrong, it's Vil's fault. I'm joking. But I think what you've said there completely captures what this series has been so far. If we look into the squads, we've got our 2 heroes up front in Brownsma and Koolin. We've got Verips at right back. Past that, there's not any regens that we've birthed through. And I think Domine deserves to be a starting player for us. And I actually think he'd be really good at this box-to-box midfielder role once trained there. If we was looking to his stats for it, he's got the stamina, he's got the work rate, got the tackling, got the passing. Just needs to work on teamwork and off the ball. And that's all things that we can improve on. He's got the kind of like forward ability as a cam. So he's got the finishing, the dribbling, the speed, the determination. And he's worth 22 million. He has to be in this team. And there we go, £1 million for Lee Anderson. His client preferred to go to Beershot. So £1 million would enable me to do what I want in terms of transfers. And the transfer's been cancelled for Ojcan, which is so frustrating. The board need to... he's not going to play for me. Oh, for God's sake. That is the only issue. Oh, God, board. You're really, really being difficult here. And of course, that means that Beerschot give up thanks to £300,000. We're going to have to offer him out for 1.3 and see what we can get. But this board are being a right pain. And if you haven't noticed as well, we're only 8 days away from the start of the bloody season. Oh, my God. Well, I can't believe this. We are at game day. And still nothing is really happening. Potentially, we are saying goodbye to Lee Anderson. We have got an offer for 1.3 million from Deportivo La Coruña, who are in the second tier of Spain. So is he going to go there? I don't know. I'm going to prepare that he's not here and play Domini, because I think regardless, he will go eventually. In terms of in goal, Nava, who's partly injured. Kareem Jordan isn't going to play. It's going to be Krapjik. Coolan's injured. I don't really want to risk him, but I'm going to have to because he's the GOAT. And then realistically, I need a backup winger for the bench. I mean, this is how bad things have actually got here. I think Diabate is someone that I do want to try and see on the pitch at some point. And then we will get on, I mean, De Groot. Do you remember him? God, he's developed a bit, hasn't he? It might have to be a Friday Bemper, you know. It's going to have to be Bemper. I mean, we are so cooked. To clarify right now, we are 17th in the media prediction and Hervenyin are in 7th. So this game, I have no expectation. I don't know how this season is going to go if we don't manage to get on top of transfers. I think we're going to be left behind and we could genuinely be the worst team in the league if we don't get transfers. Our squad average age is 19. We have had to resort to the youth. I mean, this is a youth to gold rebuild, but this is getting ridiculous. We haven't seen anything just yet. There have been literally 6 shots in the whole game, 35 minutes in. A draw here genuinely is a generational result because I think we're so far the worst team in the league. There's no way we win this game. Jensen with a corner. Zamberi, oh my God, we're 1-0 up. Park the bus. Park the bus. I think I've just realised as well, which makes it even worse, is I actually haven't even set a tactic up. I've been so distracted by how bad the board is. The tactic is generationally standard. I really don't know if it's a good idea to generationally change. I really don't know if it's a good idea to change a tactic loads mid-game. Like, when I say loads, I mean, like, change the whole thing. I feel like it's crazy. So I don't want to do it. It is 1-0 at half-time, though, because... Of course, our goalkeepers are rubbish and we really need money to buy a goalkeeper. Please! I'm begging you, board, and let me sign people. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to just try and just do something tactically. I completely forgot that I was meant to be doing a tactic because, well, basically things went so wrong for so long with the board that I just didn't know. I am going to look to try and bypass... no, we're going to try and build through the press, but happy to pass into space. I do like a little short goal kick still. Into the centre-backs. Progress down the wings. And then we'll do low crosses. We've got 2 small strikers. Out of possession. I actually just don't mind a standard mid-block, standard line. We haven't got the quickest of centre-backs, have we? Counter press more often, get stuck in. I'm going to just save that tactic as a Kempi's Kempi's Vitesse 4-4-2. And we can at least use that again next game. Whatever it is we've just created. Yeah. I mean, I feel like this is the worst episode of a Let's Play ever released, which could make it quite entertaining. But realistically, I've not really been able to say anything. I've not been able to do anything. I'm completely tied by the board. Now, because he was injured, I'm going to take off Coolham for Belaney. And that's going to be the one change for now. Come on, win the first ball. And the second, I'd rather win the second than the first. And that's just a ball over the top to Rudy Mina, who's hit the post. Well done, Zimberry. And Romke just clears it out. In terms of subs on the bench, we've got kids everywhere, which isn't ideal. We're going to bring on Diabate for Domini. We're going to bring on Fal for Romke. No, we're not. We're going to keep Romke there. Maybe Martiakan for Verips. A double change. I don't know how good that is. I honestly just going to be so surprised if we get anything out of this game. We have literally just been torn apart, lost 3-star players, and then now we're like just trying to survive on these youngsters. I mean, 5 minutes to see this game out. I know with our home side, I will 100% take a point. I would take 3 if we're going to be allowed it. I won't take 0 now, though. Brownsma, I mean, a late winner here would be incredible. A late winner here would be insane. Jensen. Oh, over the bar. We'll take 1-1. Honestly, 1-1. Given the fact that we have lost Beckham, Lee Anderson's not gone yet, but basically gone. Our goalkeepers are gone. And then we've lost basically all of the squad. And we've just had to turn to players who've been signing over recent years because for some reason we had negative £2.7 million in budget. And that game is actually a really, really good result. I have got no idea what I'm going to do for this rest of this episode. I don't want to just end it here because the transfer window is nowhere near done. I can't leave with just 2 signings that are both free agents. We're hopefully going to see this Lee Anderson deal go through. And then maybe we'll play against Excelsior. And then there'll hopefully be more transfers next episode. I mean, the great thing is Lee Anderson is gone for 375k into the beige budget. Thank you very much, Lee Anderson. You are a legend. I think that finally puts the... we've got a positive transfer budget. So at least I can do things on installments, etc. And I can now actually change this. Oh, thank God. Right, okay. We're currently spending 55k. I'll be happy having 60k, £1 million to spend. Yes, we can finally make some transfers. Oh, God. I think it's also really important just to put 300k into the wage budget so we don't forget about that. 600k, that's at least a signing before this game against Excelsior. I am going to find a goalkeeper. We may have noticed we are back at another game day. It's Excelsior away, and I've not made any signings yet. And I've decided there's going to be no more signings in this video because I don't want to rush it. We've got money finally, and I'm starting to scout players. I think in particular, in goal is so important for us that I cannot mess this up whatsoever. So there is some really good options. I mean, Pedjak Mikovic, really good goalkeeper. Where's the guy you actually really like? Is it Negru? No. Is this guy, Atoshi Inoki, but it's a release clause and they won't let him go for anything else, which is a real shame. But I am thinking there's probably some sort of gold mines in here. Again, these are all found by using the either hidden academies or the under-19 goalkeeper international caps or youth international caps. I've gone through, found the best ones, stuck them on this shortlist. Goalkeeper really is where I am looking for dramatically. This is the position where I really need something to come through. Now, in terms of the rest of players on the shortlist, there's a few others as well. There's a Latvian winger, which I'm potentially interested in. Again, just looks like he's got some decent stats. He's a wing-back, sorry. Angel Gomez is wanted by Fiorentina and 2 US sides. Looks quite good in terms of stats. I don't know if I need him, but I'll look. This guy's brilliant. Wanted by some massive clubs. Centre-back or DM. Straight away, you can see defensively elite, jumping reach, determination, positioning. I'm going to fully scout him because I could try and bring him in. But realistically, right now, I am full. We need a goalkeeper. That's the main thing that has to happen in this transfer window. And then a right back. They're the 2 positions which need improvement urgently. And then I'm kind of fine. Once I get them 2, I know that the wing position is really strong because we've got Jordan and Jensen. Striker position I'm really happy with. Backup strikers I'm happy with. I'm actually quite happy if we just manage to get a goalkeeper and a right back. So that is the plan. Next episode is going to be transfer time. This one's against Excelsior. And you may have noticed in the cam, Mo Abdallah is in the cam role and returns the play against Vitesse. So this is a huge game. If you guys are brand new to the channel and you don't know about the lore of Mo Abdallah, he was our centre-back midfielder, best player in the club, left us on a free contract. So we cannot allow this guy to cook. And here he is on the ball in that cam role, finding Bobby Clark out on the wing positions into Pashke, Sanchez Fernandez, Pashke, Clark. Oh, there's a potential counter on there, but instead, it's going to be 1-0 because we haven't got a goalkeeper yet. It might be a mistake, the fact that we've not signed a keeper yet, but I think in the long term, it's necessary to choose the right option rather than rush it. So I am quite aware we're probably going to get punished in this game, punished by Utrecht, be bottom of the league, and then I'm kind of hoping we can just build from that. It's been a really difficult summer, and I think you guys will agree, maybe the most stupid, ridiculous summer I've ever seen, purely because of how annoying this board has been. Now, actually, so far in this game, we have massively been the team on top, which is a good sign that tactically something is there, just let down in the goalkeeper position. You will also notice that there is no Domini in the team for this game because he was injured for a couple of weeks. So, Danny Avila and Matara's doing quite well in that BBM role. Come on then, lads. Let's win possession back and see what we can do. Well done, Kareem Jordan. Hide Coolen. Can he be the assist man for the first goal of the season? He finds Brownsma in the middle. And it is saved by the keeper. We need Brownsma to be on top form this season. Once again, he is the number 10. It is his preferred number. We've got 9 and 10 up top in our two strikers now. And nearly there, we saw the first goal. Brownsma on a 6.3. Not ideal. Calling on a 7.5 once again, proving what a baller he is. As that deep line forward, able to come down, collect the ball exactly like that, and move on. Jordan. Back to Romke de Paul. Jordan. Finds a Via to Coolen. Into Brownsma. Lovely reverse pass. Mate, Brownsma, I'm sorry. If you're going to be doing that this season, mate, you literally will relegate us, I promise you. I'm going to bring on Isa Kawasi for Brownsma. I am also going to take off Jensen for... we haven't got a backup right winger, have we? Oh, that's a position we desperately need. I suppose... there's not a lot I can do. Right, actually then, what we'll do is we will put Brownsma out on the right. No, you know what? Brownsma doesn't deserve to be on the pitch. Brownsma's been that bad. Jordan can go out there, I think. Can he? No. Why have we not got a backup right winger on the bench? Who is our backup right winger? His name skips my brain, which isn't a good sign, is it? He's sort of got to stay on the pitch, hasn't he? So it's going to be Kawasi. I'm going to bring on Ahmed for Avia as well. And Zamberi is going to come off for Abel. I mean, with the domination of this game, it'll be a real shame to actually not get something out of this. We have been on top the whole time. Just missed 2 absolute sitters, really, haven't we? Which isn't ideal, thanks to Brownsma. Calling another really good game from him. Already growing in a few stats, which is just insane. But we are not getting anything happen, are we, lads? 87 minutes, we've managed to get something. No, we haven't. It's a lie. It's just going to end here, isn't it? 1-0 against Excelsior. Oh, that's such a frustrating result. We have absolutely dominated them. We have been well and truly FM'd. A 1.77 XG to their 0.45. 64% possession. Next episode, I'm going to go away. I'm going to play against Utrecht off camera. Probably get absolutely battered. And the next episode, we're going to have probably the majority of this transfer window. We're going to play against Pexual Hercules in that episode. And then it'll be massive transfers time. Because, well, we've just found out. There's no backup right winger anywhere, is there? No, there's not. So we need one of them quite urgently. And then past that, right back, goalkeeper. Maybe another backup striker. I'm not 100% sure. Brownsman scared me with that early form. But overall, we're okay. maybe the most annoying transfer episode ever recorded. But I hope you guys still enjoyed it. Next time, it's going to be incomings. And I'll speak to you then.